The reason I wanted to show you that is that I'm going to talk to you about leadership, authentic leadership. I'm going to talk to you about it in a way that maybe you haven't thought about it before. So what I might be doing is asking you to take a little risk in the way you think about leading people. You prepared to do that? Yeah? Okay. All right, cool. Every day for the last 12 months, 18 months, when they read the newspapers and they listen to the radio and they go on the internet and they talk to their friends, this is what they see. So we've got to this position where we've now gone back. I love that. It's great, isn't it? All gone back to this kind of, it's all about me. But whereas the it's all about me a few years ago was getting the car and the house and everything else, the showy, blingy stuff, now it's all about me. I want to keep my job. I'll do whatever it takes to keep Will happy so he thinks I'm a great employee, regardless of what's going on inside of here. Yeah? That's a tough job, Will, right? Yeah. Absolutely. Now, I want to kind of move on and use that notion of the left brain, right brain, the emotional versus the logical, and think about that in the context of leadership. Because of all of us in the room, whether we're individual contributors or whether we're leading teams of people, all of us are leaders, either through our behaviors with our teams or as role models as individual contributors. One of my first books that came out the year before last, which is called Career Helium, all about what it takes to rise above other people and be successful in the workplace, available at all good bookstores and Amazon.com, talks about an idea called the unique differentiator. And it's as equally valid in leadership as it is in your general career, because what this concept of unique differentiator talks about is what's unique about you as an individual, and how do you use that to differentiate yourself from everybody else. These ladies, what did they build their entire career around in terms of a unique differentiator? 2 words. They are the Spice Girls. What was their unique differentiator? What was at the core of their success? Girl power. George, obviously, big fan. The Spice Girls. He's got it. He's in there. He's in there. It's girl power, man. Yes, it is. They structured an entire career around this notion of girl power, didn't they? Of empowering women to do what they wanted to do. They've never actually thought about, who am I as a leader? Now, they've read the books. They've gone on the courses. We've all done that. Yeah? But it's about how you take that and translate that into your personal style. Understanding how they want to be treated. Yeah? Now, how on earth are you going to find that out? How do you know? Listening, you've got to listen to them, right. And how can you get to the listening stage? What have you first got to do? You've got to ask them the question, right? Because remember we talked earlier on about the fact that they are feeling, I think we said over here, scared or something, where we talked about our people and our employees. So is a scared, frightened employee going to say, can I sit down with you, Tim, and tell you how I'm feeling at the moment? That's unlikely to happen. So what does that mean we've got to do if we want to understand our people and their life, as we were looking at the slide a minute ago? What does that mean we've got to do as leaders? We've got to take the initiative and talk to them individually to understand what's going on in their life. Busy people, we don't always have the time to do that. So if you do think, yeah, what we're talking about today, that makes sense, I am going to do that. I'm going to sit down and I'm going to find out what's going on in Gary's life as my employee, get to know him a little better and understand what's important to him as an individual. If you say, so Gary, can you come into my office about 3:30? I want to talk about you and your life. And Gary's never been asked that question before. How's he going to feel? Shit! That's how he's going to feel.